Hello everyone, my name is Tommy, and today I come before all of you, and I have to admit that I'm a terrible person. I'm a bad man. I'm an evil man. Because a few days ago, Avatar 7 Havens, the official trailer and release date was announced for October, and I, being the evil, bad person I am, I quote tweeted it, and I said, with all due respect, why does it look like that? And you know what? When I said that, I clearly had so much hate, so much malice, inhuman desires coursing through my veins, running through my arteries to every vestigial of my body as I typed out, with all due respect, why does it look like that? Clearly I had the worst wishes in mind by saying that. Or at least that's what I was told. I'm being dramatic, guys, because I'm a narcissist on this side of the screen. I've told y'all this. I've been screaming into the void for a long time, waiting for it to scream back, and now it's screaming back. I got no reason to complain. But I do want to take this opportunity to talk a minute about the way that we tend to view online discourse in general and how it relates to our lives overall. Because a lot of people took me giving what I think is a pretty lukewarm criticism, because ultimately what it comes down to is I just don't like how the show looks. That's literally it. I think it doesn't look good. You think it looks good? All right. We don't gotta do anything more than that. Like, that's literally the level of how deep it is. In this case, it actually is not that deep. But listen, I'm gonna make it deeper. Because now we're gonna talk about it. Because y'all, probably not even y'all, probably a different y'all had to fly off the handle. I saw people on both sides. Now, is it because I vague posted? Do we want to say I vague posted? Sure, but it's Twitter, man. I got 240 characters. Because at the end of the day, my opinion is, not even that the animation looks bad, which the animation is worse. I think we can all agree on that. That is going to be the result of a change in studios. The budget likely was not what they wanted it to be. But my issues are not just with how the animation looks. It is how the show looks, the character design, the background design, the color design, just the overall art direction. It's just not what I think Avatar should look like. It is not what I think it ought to be. And that is my problem. That doesn't invalidate the point I'm making, but it isn't objective, and I'm not pretending like it is. I'm not pretending like you have to agree with me. Not only do I not like this, but you are also not allowed to like this, and if you do like it, that makes you a bad person. That is not the case here, and I think that it is time for us to have a little conversation, because I keep talking about how, for example, I said in my last video, that did very well, by the way, thank you everyone, that a lot of people are adverse to characters who are truly flawed. And some people push back on me saying that. Let me expand on that a little bit, because we're going to continue to talk about this for a minute, because I am working on that Evangelion video. It is going to come. It will come. Don't think it won't come, because it is going to come. I'm trying to actually make sure that I'm doing it justice. And in the meantime, this came up, so I'm like, you know what? I might as well remind y'all I'm not dead. I might as well get on camera so y'all can see my adorable face. And we can talk about this because I feel like this is important to talk about. Because I feel like we are so conflict adverse. We are so adverse to any type of negativity to the point where it is negatively affecting us. Because the idea that I say something so lukewarm and people are accusing me of being Mr. Enter out here and pulling up my friends who work, one guy did it, pulling up my friends who work on the show, like Mackenzie Atwood, and being like, this person's the reason why. I'm like, we are not doing that. You know why especially? Because not only is that my homie, not only have I watched them work their ass off for the last 10 years, and if anyone is deserving of a spot on the team working on this show, it is someone like Mackenzie, who I know because I've had contentious conversations with her about Avatar. I know that she is passionate about this property. If there's anyone who should be involved in the creative process, it is them. It is Mackenzie. So don't be bringing up her profile, screenshots circling her pronouns like a fucking weirdo and being like, this person's a problem. Because for one, I didn't even say there was an actual problem. I said I didn't like it. I didn't even say I didn't like it. I just questioned why it looks like that. And I said, with all due respect. And I know a lot of people don't mean that when they say it. I mean it. With all due respect. With all due respect to all the people who worked on it. With all due respect for all the moving parts that it takes to create a cartoon. Because, bro, do y'all know the witchcraft it takes to make those pictures move? But more than anything, I want to drive home the fact that if y'all are this conflict adverse, it is going to cause you problems in your life in general. Because how are you supposed to encounter conflict and act both so defensively and so offensively and bring in so much heat for no reason? Because I didn't expect this post to blow up. I didn't think it would. I'm like, why? Who cares, bro? I don't got a big Twitter following. I don't got much of a following at all. I've been screaming into the void for years at this point, and I barely hear anything back for years, and suddenly people are screaming back, and honestly, I'm thankful. I'm thankful that y'all are paying attention to little old me. It is warming my heart. Thank you so much. Here's to the ones that we got. Here's to the ones that were here now or not. I appreciate that. But y'all gotta learn to accept that people are gonna be different from you. People are gonna have different opinions than you. And just because someone has a different opinion than you does not mean that you need to move them. It does not mean that you need to argue with them and make them justify that opinion. Because in this case, it literally is just, I don't like how it looks. I wish it looked more like Korra and Last Airbender. And that's just how I feel. Does that make it objectively bad? No. Am I still gonna check it out? Of course I am, bro. So it's really not that deep in this case, but we made it that deep. I decided to make it that deep because you can always make it that deep. Thank you everyone for watching. This is for Venus, and I will get that Evangelion for y'all. I promise you. It's gonna come. It is going to come. I am promising it is going to come. Vote for Abdul Al-Sayed if you're in Michigan. It is going to come. So with sadness in my heart, I feel the best thing I could do is end it all and leave forever. What's done is done, it feels so bad. What once was happy now is sad. I'll never love again, my world is ending. I wish that I could turn back time, 'cause now the guilt is all mine.